our first pre-production copy. And for those unaware of what pre-production copies are, they send you a basically blank game of all the correct material, so all the correct thickness of everything and quality.
The finish.
Right. And then they also send you a very cheaply printed, just kind of, they print it on a piece of paper and then glue it to all the stock. I'm not sure why they do it this way, but
it's
this is what they do. So we basically have two versions of the game. One's a blank one, one's a printed one. We're gonna
let's talk
show
about
you what we got.
The thing I was most excited about that worked out was our game board. This is a little mock-up of the game board. So here's the original side that you can, there's a spot for all the mats here, and then your cards and everything.
Or if you have 5 to 6 players, you can also fold it out, and you've got the full 5 to 6 player side of the board, which has places for all the perk cards, discard piles, 2 action rings, so you got, kind of...
This is for like full table playing. Right. I wanted to show this part last, because...
Which part?
This part. We rearranged all the art so that it would fold perfectly so you could have a little board.
In case you're playing on a smaller table or something.
Like at my place.
Rules. Again, just printed on very cheap paper to give us a rough idea of what things will look like.
But here's the pretty rules.
Yeah, we can go over a couple issues here.
So this is the box that's coming in. And it's,
as you can see, does not fit things very well.
Yeah. It doesn't fit because of a few things. We added the city cards. We accidentally got, I don't know.
Right, we added 1 city.
We had the city and then, so it's 2 cards, but this is supposed to be 1.5 millimeters thick. It's 2.5.
Right.
So we're making some adjustments, but we're also going to make the box thicker.
Yeah, so we have an insert that was supposed to be in the box, but we were informed right before they sent the pre-production copy that the insert wouldn't fit in the box with the components. So we said, okay, go ahead and send it to us. We'll take a look at it, and we realized we're going to definitely need the insert.
Yeah.
So we'll increase the depth of the box by the amount of the insert, and that way there'll be room for all the components, the save die tokens and all that, and then everything else would just go on top. So this will be about 1.5 times the thickness that it currently is. The expansions can come with 3 cities. So there's a city board and a player board for each city. A punch board, which will have all the save die tokens and the trackers for each city. Army pieces. You are also sent sheets of every single piece of art in the game. That's the full correct color, or supposed to be the full correct color, and correct size of everything. So
yeah, a few of them are a little bit off, and I don't know if it's the printer, but the cards for the expansion, the color was a little off, so we're gonna fix that. And then the game board print, the Civility, the red behind the Civility isn't matching. Again, I don't know if it's a printer. There's not a print sheet on this one, but we'll figure that out. We'll send that back in.
Yep, here's the boards.
The punch boards are gonna look awesome. These are the little dials that will go on each of the top of the player boards, and they have little textures on them.
Yeah, so each city has their own texture for the dials that are going on there, so that's going to be really cool.
And then these are the player boards and city boards, and we're just going to go in through all these. The color looks really good on most of them, and I just caught a few things I got to send back in, but these turned out really great, and we were worried about the colors being a little too dark, but I think they look really good.
I think we found one maybe where it was a little darker than we liked it to be early in, so we'll probably brighten that up a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of them need brightening up just a little bit, but no main color changes or big color changes. Pretty exciting, pretty good, a lot to go through. And then the coolest part was getting all our cards laid out on these big posters.
Yes, these are all the 3 card sheets. We got 54, 54, and 41, I believe, so a total of 149 cards.
This kind of helped us see like all the color schemes we put together, like the green for the battle cards and the red for the action, and kind of how they're all going to look together. And the back of the different kinds of city cards, perk cards, personal stats. We did a little different color theme, and we thought it would look good, but it looks great when you see it all together, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a good visual that they send to see everything work together.
Yeah. So we're getting really close, and everybody's been so patient, and thank you for being patient, and we'll keep you updated, and we're gonna get these back to Ava. We've already emailed her the major stuff back to Panda, and just have a few art things to fix and tweak. And
Yeah, should have an updated schedule for you coming pretty soon once we hear back from Ava, which is our contact at Panda.
I know we keep talking about her like first name basis, but
So, I think it actually is Eva.
we call her Ava because like Wally, like Ava. No way.
We've only actually spoken to her once, and I'm pretty sure it was Eva. It was how
Yeah.
her boss said her name was. but-
He could have been wrong though.
Alright, I think that's it. Thanks.